Hello Internet, welcome back to Costa channel. Yeah, still on DOM manipulation, but specifically in this video, I will be teaching you how to render a list of products like this. All right. So in our previous video, we were able to render a single product like this. And remember, I said you could design it to your desired taste, right? Which I did. Okay. And I just did that by, modifying some things on my JS file as well as my CSS file, right? If you look at my HTML file, it still remains the same. So I just did it, and this is what it resulted to. So you can do the same, right? And if you want this code, right, just go to the previous, video, right? The previous video, the description there. Just copy the GitHub link, and then you see this code there, right? Okay. So let's get started from here. Now look at this. We're able to, render this product here. But in actual sense, right, you see that we are passing some hard-coded description here, right? But normally this thing is supposed to be coming from an object, okay? An object. So we're going to create an object, right? And the object should have an image. The object should have a title. The object should have a price and a description. And then we are going to use the property from that object to display, this product. To do that, we come here and just say const products, right? And then do this. So this is the object we're doing here. So first of all, we're going to do an image. So I'm going to say, or let's first of all say name, right? Say name should be polo, right? Polo, right? Or let me just say gray polo, so that's we can see the difference. And then I'm going to say price would be what? Let's say $50, right? And then what else? Here we have descriptions. I'm going to say description, I can give it nice unisex polo, right? And then here, what else? Here we have the image, right? We have image, so I'm going to say image, right? And I'm going to copy this, right? And then paste it here. So we have this is an object. So we have created a product object here. So in this case, what do? We would take this product. Instead of hard coding these values here, we're going to get those properties from this product. So here, I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to do product.image, right? And then you see that it still remains, okay? So here I have name. Where do I have name? Products. Okay, the products dots. Okay, here I have price dots text contents. I'll remove it and put product dot price. So I'm going to say products dots price. Okay, so product dot price. So I have $50. You see it has changed. So where do I have my name? Let me remove the description here, and then do product.description, product.description, and then we have nice unisex polo, right? And then where do I have my name? Okay, product.name. So I'm going to change this and say product.name, and then we have this. Yeah, gray polo. You see, it looks nice. Okay, so we have been able to render these product details from an object, right? But our goal is to render a list of products here. How to do that? How do we do that? Can you guess? Okay, first of all, let's see how we can create another card and append that card here. So to do that, right, so we just copy everything here. Let's copy everything here. Okay, Okay, so we're only creating another card. So let's copy everything in this card. Okay, and then come here, enter a new line. Let's make a comment, say second, creating second card, right? And I'm going to do this. So we now have a second card, but then guess what? We're going to have errors. Why? Because these names have been initialized before, and so it's going to throw an error. You see, it's no more displaying. And when I come to my console log, you see card has already been declared, so it's going to throw an error. So what do we do here is that we're going to rename all this card to maybe this was card. You can say card 2, and then rename all these other things because they have been initialized before. 2, right? Image 2, right? Content wrapper 2, test block 2, right? 2. So I'm just going to add 2 to everything so that we have a different, variable altogether. So we have this 2, button 2. So good, we have this, right? We have this, very good. So the next thing we're going to do is that we have created a second card, a new card, but we need to also append it just like we did this one. So we're also going to copy this and then paste it here again. We're going to call this append card 2 or whatever it is. So we're going to do card 2 dot append image wrapper 2. Do you get the idea? So card 2 image wrapper, content wrapper 2, everything 2. Okay, so that we don't use card 2 to append image wrapper 1, so it would show different different this thing. All right, so we're going to do this 2, card 2, okay, 2, everything 2, right? Okay, sorry for all that. And then to display this thing, I'm going to copy this one and just do wrapper to append card 2. So I want to append the second card inside the wrapper. So when I do this, we're going to see 2 cards, but this is a lot of this is a lot of stress. It doesn't make any difference from doing it in your HTML file. If we keep doing this, right? Imagine we have to render 1,000 cards and we have to go through all this. That's a lot, right? So we need to find a way to render a list of cards. Do you understand? So we don't have to go through the stress. But you see, so if I want to render 20 products, I'll have to go through the stress, right? So we don't have to do this. So I'm going to remove everything we did here. I'm going to delete this, delete this, delete this. So when I save, we have it back to normal, just one, right? So how do we render a list? Supposing we have a list, okay? And this is the application of all that we learned about the, array methods, how to manipulate with array methods. So what do I do here? Let's make this product a list. So I'm going to say, I'm going to change this to products, right? Products. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to change this to products because now we want to render a list. And then here, I'm going to make it, remember it's a list, so we're going to say, okay, comma, okay, I'm going to copy this again and paste it here for a second product. And then come here, put this, right? So it's now a list. So I can call this gray polo 2, right? I can call this $60. I can say, instead of saying nice, I can say warm, right? And okay, let's use the same image for now. And then when I do this, yeah, so of course it's going to throw error because this is products, and here it's telling us that products is not defined, right? Could not find name products. Did you mean product? And of course, it's not going to display here because it will be throwing some error. So in case it's not, displaying, just go to your console, right? To do that, just do right click and you say inspect, okay? Inspect, and you go to your console, right? And you see the error. You say product is not defined. So it's because this product is not defined. So what do we do in this case? So we need to loop through this product and display each of them, right? Do you see that? So to do that, remember what we want to display, we want to display a list of products, a list of cards, right? List of cards, that's what we want to display. So here, we want to display a list of these cards, right? So we are going to loop through and iterate through this array here. And instead of passing this product.name, we're going to pass in these, properties from each of these products that we have iterated over. To do that, just come here on these cards, right? Before these cards. So we do something like this. We're going to create a loop here. So we'll say for let's products, okay, of products. So these products here will be referring to this one. So we're saying want to iterate over this product, over this list. This must be a list, okay? We want to iterate over it. And for each of the products in these products, we want to get the name and all of that, right? So I'm going to remove this and place it at the end line here, right? So when I save my work, right, we have two products back. Do you see that? What I just did is that, so I'm going to explain this. What happened here? So we want to loop through. You know what loop does? If you do not understand the concept of loop, please, go to my previous videos. I've done a very, thorough explanation of what loop is. Loop is when you go through a list of, items one by one, right? Like a queue of people. You go through the first person to the second to the third to the last, right? That's what a list. So this is looping through this list, going through the first item, the second item, and what it's doing is getting each of the attributes that we have, that we have called in here, right? And then it's going to display it, and then we do this. So now look at the beauty of this. Instead of us writing a lot of codes, all we just have to do is just come here and replicate this, and that'll be it. We have 3 products, right? So instead of us, see how beautiful this is, right? Just keep replicating, make sure they're separated by commas, each item is separated by comma, right? And keep doing this, and keep doing this, and keep doing this. And you see, it's becoming like this. Do you see that? Now the difference is that here, these have duplicated products. So all we just need to do, we need to get a list that have various varying products. To do that, right, I think there is a particular okay, let me fetch something. Let me check if I can fix API. Okay, yeah. So this is an API. Actually, this is an API, okay, and I'm going to explain what an API is in a subsequent video. So look at this is a list. So we're going to copy this, right? This is the API that we're communicating with, okay? Copy it here. So let's make sure they have the same, property. So instead of name, they use title here. Instead of price, description. So we're going to change it, right? So I'm going to do this, and come here, and okay, I'm going to paste it here, and we have this. It's long, but then it's fine. So we have this. Of course, it's going to throw an error, right? It's going to throw an error. Okay, it's fine. You see that? Yeah, so I thought it was okay. Yeah. So you see the name is not displaying, right? The name is not displaying. So, and why is the name not displaying? Remember I said that this is using title, but we are referencing name, so it's not able to, find it. So inside this, where did we define the name? The description here. So we're going to change this thing to title, right? Okay. So do you see that? It's now okay, right? It's now okay. So look at it, good. But look at this text, they are too long. So let's reduce it, let's find a way to reduce it. And so this product description, we can say dot substring. Let's just make it a maximum of 50 characters. Dot substring, and then we're going to say 0 from the first character to the 50th character, and we save, and we see this is cleaner. Let's make it maybe 100 or so. So we see that our card is nicer. And let's see how we can also shorten the title. So we just have one line and everything looks uniform, right? And then here, title, where's title? We can also do substring. We can say 0 and let's say 20. Right, 20 is okay. Right. So I understand that it may not, give the full description of the title, but then just to keep it, clean, simple. So you see that we've been able to achieve something like this, right? Okay. So this time around, in a subsequent video, we're going to be interacting with an API instead of having this list hard coded, just like we have it here, right? We're going to be calling an API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. So it's just like having to communicate with another application that now gives us this list, right? Instead of us, hard coding like this, we communicate with another application, and that application provides us a list in a single variable, and then we can now use it, in our applications to display whatever we want to display. So that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. Make sure that you practice along, and in case you have any errors, please reach out on the comment section and I'll reply. Have a blessed day. Bye. See you in the next video.